Welcome back to Fightin Friday. Last time I think I messed up because it might have been like a team fight thing last one. So I don't feel any need to change what I've got. Things have been going quite well with the current bot. But I'm gonna be careful with the Pang 3 this time. And hopefully I remember the controls. I think it was just... was it right shift space and WASD?
They better mind the...
I know. Yeah.
3.
Things ought to go better this time, right?
1.
Surely.
Activate. I think the sergeant wants a taste of metal. The crowd are waiting for something to happen here. The saw whirring, looks for an opening. That flipper's ready and waiting for its first victim. Not too difficult to cut into the Kevlar armor with the right...
A little less of that, thank you.
Layer of steel over the robot's body, deflecting some of the damage. The steel armor giving it some protection from the impact. Not too easy to cut into titanium armor. Stabbing away with a spike.
Doesn't matter if I can't get to titanium armor, so long as I can get that gripper off.
Cut through the Kevlar. They'll be wishing the steel was even thicker on there, although it may be enough. Onto the arena flipper they go. Are they ready to fly? The Kevlar armor giving it great protection.
You two done? You two done? Oh, you gotta fight against each other, that's fine. Yeah, hopefully things will go better this time. Oh shit, at least there's that.
Bumping and banging. Not a lot of damage so far.
Yeah.
The titanium standing up well to the punishment. The steel taking the punishment well so far. Punching into the steel, but it's holding out well. And it's taken a real battering with that blow. The weapon trying to lift it.
Oh shit. Okay, fair enough. Oh, shit. Okay, fair enough. I might have been... What about... You gave me and slaughter.
How long will it hold out? The steel armor giving it some
come on.
protection from the impact.
Oh, okay, that's good.
They're gonna have to try another tactic now.
Come on.
Oh, that's a bit close to Sir Killalot for comfort. The
That's
Kevlar
good.
armor makes it difficult to pierce the body of this robot. This is classic robot wars. The armor holding out well against the charge. The titanium won't be able to stand up to too much of that.
Shit.
The pit opening now in the arena floor. Maybe soon to be occupied by one of these robots. It's carnage, devastation. It's robot wars.
Wait, can I...
The Kevlar armor giving it great protection though. The steel taking the punishment well so far. The titanium armor not as effective.
If I can maybe like flip him over.
Singing on the attack. Can they lift it though? Punching away at it with a spike. The crowd getting restless. Waiting
Man, it's not doing as much as I wish. Come on. Can it? Please.
Nearly onto the flame grill. Look out! Already a puncture mark as the spike gets stuck in. Nothing serious.
Yeah, there we go.
And the flipper springs into
Alright, so I don't have to do shit there.
the robot into the air, and it lands with a crash, barging in to push it around.
Wait. Oh, brilliant. Okay, job's done.
To resist it, not causing it too much pain so far. If they can lift it further,
Gotta be careful because eventually the house robots are gonna go fucking mental on them.
Very good charge from this
And I don't want to be in their way.
I'm afraid it's game over.
There we go.
Titanium covered body.
That's one. What about you?
And into the pit. Cease.
Bitchin'. Okay. Hopefully I don't fuck up this time. And I clue in that I'm supposed to work as a team. Okay, next. Continue with tournament. Okay. Assault round 2-2, bout 1-1. So is it meant to be a team thing? It doesn't look like a team thing. Assault round 2-2, bout 1-1. Hang 3, hurricane, body splash, buzz spark. So maybe it is a team thing. Am I supposed to get Buzz, Sparko, and Porcupine? Which one is first? Which is... Well, it doesn't tell me which one's which. I guess it's whichever one... Oh, maybe... Okay, wait. No, there's a different order. Statistics. Hang on.
Unseated this robot. but showing a lot of potential. It's a heavyweight robot. It's a sort of box wedge-shaped robot with all the advantages of a wedge for tipping opponents over. Powered by a 12-volt sealed lead-acid battery, armoured in aluminium. It's armed with a
That's not
spike
aluminium, that's
trap
fucking wood,
to
mate.
pin
That definitely looks
and
like wood.
push opponents. The team also say that a huge amount of
That's
money's
not
been
long at all.
spent building this robot. Let's see how that helps in the arena then.
Okay, porcupine.
Definitely in with a chance of surprising
That's
everyone,
me.
this robot, unseeded today. It's a heavyweight category robot. This robot, one of the box wedge designs, a variation on the old favourite, as you can see.
No, it's
Powered
fine.
by a 6-volt sealed lead-acid battery.
Buzz.
Unseeded in this competition, but could have a few surprises up its sleeve.
This one
It's a lightweight robot.
might
This
be
is a
more
high
interesting.
wedge-shaped robot. Very
That's
popular
Buzz.
shape,
So
allowing
not
them to
Porcupine,
drive under other
Buzz,
robots. It's a middleweight robot,
and
and it even comes prepared for a
Sparko.
power cut with those strong headlights. It's
Oh,
shaped
I
like
mean-
a kind of domed
Yeah.
wedge.
So, oh, maybe it is a versus thing? I can't tell. Haze, Hurricane. Hang on. Statistics. Just look for
This
Hurricane
robot
real
isn't
quick.
seeded, but is well fancied in the pits. Could be the dark horse of the tournament. This robot, unseeded,
Body
but could do
Splash.
better than everyone expects
Wait,
today.
that's Body
Not
Splash?
seeded in this competition, but this robot has
Hurricane.
the capability to cause a few upsets and surprises. Lots of potential in this
That's
unseeded
next to
robot.
me.
Could be one to look out for. It's a middleweight contender.
Okay.
It's shaped like a kind of domed wedge.
Alright, we'll see. We'll see if I can get this one.
3,
I don't know why I'm
2,
losing, but we'll
1.
find out, I guess.
activate. Oh, look out! Could
Okay.
be barbecue bot. The aluminium
Okay.
armor, not much defense against this kind of attack.
Already
Can the
fucked one
aluminium
up.
armor stand up to this? The polycarbonate, not such good defense against cutting attacks. The blades have fallen off. Not much use now.
Ooh, come on, come on.
The chainsaw's been
Hey,
snapped
shit,
off.
come on.
Trying hard to cut through the Kevlar. The axe has been broken off. No more use out of
Ooh,
that.
I gotta be
then.
careful.
Onto the arena flipper they go.
Wait, no, I'm good, I'm good. Let me go. Let me go.
The cutting attack, doing its best to get through the bulletproof glass.
Oh,
Wouldn't like
shit.
to be cleaning the debris from
Oh,
the
so
arena
I've lost
later
the
on.
thing.
Hard
Fuck.
to make an impression on the polycarbonate. It's very tough. Not too hard to cut into the aluminium, but it's putting
Okay.
up a brave fight.
Maybe
Bits and
I can go
pieces
onto the flipper.
everywhere.
Come on, onto the flipper, on the flipper.
And making a whole new
Not
rifle
you
out of them.
dick!
Bashing away at the Kevlar, but it's ideal
Okay.
to
Oh,
resist it.
shit.
And it's going to be tough
Okay,
getting through
fuck.
the bulletproof glass on there. Metal everywhere.
Okay.
And the crowd love it. Not sure how long the aluminium armor can hold up against this sort of impact. The Kevlar
shit.
resisting the
Okay.
attack well. It's finding it hard to stand up to the slicing with just the aluminium armor. This has all the makings.
Okay.
A classic
Ooh.
battle. The Kevlar armor giving it great protection though. The armor holding out well against the charge.
Okay.
Aluminium armor, not much defense against this kind of attack. Not easy to smash through that polycarbonate shell. The polycarbonate, not such good defense against cutting attacks.
I've got to figure out how
This is
to
what Robot Wars is all
unfuck
about.
my speed.
Carnage. The Kevlar taking a battering but holding up. Keep away from the pit. Unless you've had enough of this fight, in comes the circular saw. The
Okay.
pit opens up, waiting to welcome the loser of our contest. The
I feel I'm not gonna get
doing
this.
its best to get through the bulletproof glass.
shit. Okay,
The
okay.
aluminium shell, very flimsy
Come on, come on.
protection against this onslaught. My word, there's bits of robot all over the arena. Bashing away at the Kevlar, but it's ideal to resist it. Scratches and scrapes, but the damage is only superficial. The Kevlar armor makes it difficult to pierce the body of this robot. This is classic Robot Wars. Not sure how long the aluminium armor can hold up against this sort of impact. The steel armor giving it some protection from the impact. Can the aluminium armor stand up to this? It's carnage.
It's
Devastation.
possible I might still get
It's
this.
Robot Wars.
Wait.
Oh no,
Okay.
that's terrible. They've driven straight into the pit, and it's heading straight in on a collision course. And into some kilowatt CPZ, and he's
Come on,
not
go.
pleased.
Can I get you in, maybe? Shit. Okay. So maybe I can't.
Trying
Just
to charge
fine.
right in now.
Just fine if I can. Shit. I don't know if I'll get this.
Cease. In the
You have
end,
one, yes.
only one
Wait,
robot can
wait,
survive
hang on,
the
was that
Annihilator
the whole
and be
thing?
crowned champion.
That's not the whole thing. It's like a few more, right? You win. That was the whole thing? Yeah, I guess save game. Just a straight up fist. Huh. Soul Trophy comes in handy in a difficult situation. I guess it is just a fist though. Alright. Oh, I guess we got that one. I'm happy for that. I guess I may as well just move on to the next one. So Assault and then the World Championship one. Ooh, good amount of money. Okay, okay. Entry fee? Oh god, there's fees. Okay, well, if there are fees, then I'll leave the... Alright. That's what it's gonna be then. Okay, okay. Let's see. What out? Alright, what's the cheapest one? 1,000, 8,000. Okay. 2,000. I guess I should save up. If I get that one, then I'll be in a good position. Max weight is unlimited. That's good, at least. Okay. I guess I'll be doing this for a bit longer then, unless I can find a cheat. That's not so bad, I guess. Just like, grinded this for a little bit. Is this okay? Yeah, that's okay. Okay. We'll do a few more of these.
The flamers on the arena walls can be a great danger if the robots flammer. 3, 2, 1. Activate. Sergeant Bash is waiting to cook. Who's the main course? The crowd are waiting for something to happen here. Oh, look out! Could be
barbecue is bought. Yeah, it is awfully repetitive. This show is great. I miss it greatly, but wow, that flip is weak. It's not too awful, I guess.
On a tremendous charge now, speeding across the arena. Not too easy to cut into titanium armor. The circular saw grinding through, starting to make an impression, but it's going to take more than that to give it any real trouble. The titanium armor is not as effective against that impact as they'd like. Not too difficult to cut into the Kevlar armor with the right weapon. Bashing away at the Kevlar, but it's ideal to resist it. And the broken blade, no use now. They're going to have to try something else. And that's it, causing damage as it starts to rip into it. Things are heating up at the side of the arena there. The titanium standing up well to the punishment, trying hard to cut through the Kevlar. The steel armor giving it some protection from the impact. The circular saw getting closer. Can they get in close enough? Not enough to damage it, even with the saw blade. Onto the arena flipper they go.
Come on.
Are they ready to fly? The axe slamming in on the attack. Wouldn't like to be cleaning the debris from the arena later on. Tough steel armor, making it harder to cut into, of course. The Kevlar, not the toughest armor against blades like this.
I have no idea the flipper's gonna go off. I hope the flipper goes off.
Look out! Trying to slice him with the saw.
Alright, never mind. Oh.
The saw blade is shattered. It's not much use now. Bits and pieces.
Okay, so maybe I can rely on the flipper to help.
Make a whole new robot out of them. That flipper's ready and waiting for its
Come
first
on.
victim. The Kevlar takes holding up.
Didn't take much.
What are the views like up there? The steel taking the punishment well so far.
I'll take that.
Not as effective against that impact as they'd like. The aluminium armor, not much defense against this kind of attack. Metal everywhere. And the crowd love it. Pushing and shoving.
Matilda, do the job for me. Go on, do the job. Oh no! Oh, never mind.
Damage, but not much. They can't right themselves here. I'm afraid it's game over. Onto the arena flipper they go. Are they ready to fly? Not too difficult to cut into the Kevlar armor with the right weapon. This has all the makings of a classic battle. This is what Robot Wars is all about.
It's possible I'll win.
Carnage. The titanium won't be able to stand up. Cease!
Yeah, there we go. It's a lot of fun, honestly.
Robot use. Prepare yourself.
I'm happy with how this is going so far. I thought it'd go a lot slower, but no, I guess arguably it's slow. I want to do all the championships, but of course, considering the the entrance fees, that's gonna be a problem unless I can find a hack.
3, 2, 1. Activate. Racing in on the attack. Can they lift it
Come
though?
on.
Bash is ready and waiting. Standing
Oh, no.
to attention with the flamethrower just itching to flame away.
Come on.
Not a lot happening here. The crowd want more action. That flipper's ready and waiting for its first victim. The armor holding out well
man.
against the charge. The titanium armor not as effective against that impact as they'd like. Tricky to cut into the titanium, luckily for them.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
This robot certainly keeps our engineers on a job. It's the bullet.
Come on.
The crowd getting restless, waiting for them to get going. Think the sergeant wants a taste of metal. The steel taking the punishment well so far. The titanium standing up for now. How long will it hold out? Punching in with a spike! Already a puncture mark as the spike gets stuck in. Nothing serious though, I don't think. Barging in to push it around. Onto the arena flipper they go. Are they ready to fly? Not too easy to cut into titanium armor.
Let's see how well this goes. Oh,
Their spike's been
a
broken.
lot better than expected.
Wondering what's happened here. This isn't what they came to see. They want maiming and
Let's see.
slaughter.
Can
Near off the
I
flame wheel,
fuck
look
you
out.
up?
The titanium won't be able to stand up to too much of that.
Alright,
Taking a bit
well,
of a battering as it
I
pushes
guess
it
the
all
job's
over.
done.
Tries to topple it. It gets underneath. Getting a grip, but not enough as it fails to lift it. The chainsaw tearing away. The chit's only grazing and scratching so far.
Not that difficult of a
Need to get
game
better
if you
grip.
figure
Coming in
out
for an
the
attack
best
with the
ways to
vicious
take out
looking saw blade.
a bunch of
Coming
these
in to pin
robots.
it down with the ideal pushing weapon there. The crowd are waiting for something to happen here.
Flipper's
They can't
really
help
doing
themselves.
a good job.
Something's wrong. It looks like they're out of the contest.
Well, arguably.
Titanium armor not as effective against
So
that
it can be a bit
impact as they'd like.
weak,
The pit
but
opens up.
as long as I
Waiting to
don't
welcome the loser of our
lose
contest.
myself.
The circular saw getting closer. Can they get in close enough? Buzzing closer. The chainsaw looking for an opportunity to see some act. Cease!
Nice. This happens more often in the show. I won't be surprised if it got cancelled just for that. It's like, well, yeah, no shit that it keeps getting cancelled. You know, it's just someone drives in, they flip it, and then they're fucked. Then again, that was a very interesting aspect of the series, because there was always some kind of new meta. Like, oh shit, flipped over, can't get up again, and someone invented
3, 2,
the ability to
1.
right itself.
Activate! Sergeant Bash is waiting to cook. Who's the main course?
Oh, wait.
Clipper's ready and waiting for its first victim.
me.
Not a lot happening here. The crowd want more action. The polycarbonate, not such good defense against cutting attacks. The armor holding out well
Yeah,
against
man.
the charge. Not much damage this time. Have
Go,
another go.
go.
And that's it. Causing damage as it starts to
Okay.
rip into it. Not easy to smash through that polycarbonate shell. Not sure
Go.
how long the aluminium armor
Take out the
can hold up
puncturing
against this sort of
thingy.
impact. Not too hard to cut into the aluminium, but it's putting up a brave fight. The cutting attack
Yeah,
doing
man.
its best to get through the bulletproof glass. The steel
Just
taking
wanna get the thing
punishment
off.
well
Come
so
on.
far. Looking
Just
like
one
some
new to you.
damage.
Just one
Not
new to you.
much. The crowd
You're getting spayed.
waiting
Being
for them to
spayed
get going.
today.
Charging in to impale the spike. In comes the spike. But it
There
doesn't
we
look
go.
damage to me. Off comes the spike.
Easy
They're gonna
enough.
have to try another tactic now. Hard to make an impression on the polycarbonate. It's very tough. Trying to cut its way through the polycarbonate.
There we go.
Aluminium armor, not much defense against this kind of attack. The
Alright.
steel armor giving it some protection from the impact. This is classic
I-
robot wars.
It takes a little
Cruising
while
in
to
with
get
the
through
chainsaw.
the first
No sign
tournament,
of
but that's
damage
an
yet.
easy
Standing
2000.
up well to the chainsaw
You know.
attack. The crowd are waiting for something to happen here.
I mean, if you know the right way, then
Coming in to
yeah,
pin it down with the
it's a lot
ideal
easier.
pushing weapon there. They're lying on their back like a turtle in the sun. I'm afraid they
Yeah,
can't
it's a
seem
good
to
show.
get
I should
back up.
rewatch it,
It's
and if
turtle
anyone has
soup
a
for them.
chance,
The
they
aluminium
should
shell,
rewatch
very
Rebel
flimsy
Force as well,
protection
because it's
against
a
this
lot of
onslaught.
fun.
Not easy to smash through that polycarbonate shell. The
Except for the
saw
arena
whirring,
stuff,
looks for an
not the
opening.
arena,
Already a puncture mark as the spike gets
sort of like
stuck
the
in.
obstacle course thing, which is kind of
Cease.
fun. But the obstacle course was overshadowed completely by the arena fights. So eventually they were just phased out and you just left with the arena stuff, which is so much more fun.
Robot use. Prepare yourself.
Nice. It's probably the best I've been at this game ever. I've already mentioned my history with it, playing on PS2 with my brother, but
3, 2,
I'm loving it.
activate. Bash is ready and waiting, standing to attention with the flamethrower just itching to flame away. Onto the arena flipper they go. And they
Arena
raise
fight.
the steel armor giving it some defense against the attack. Up and
Hey.
away.
Oh, well, I guess the job's done.
Installed a parachute. The circular saw getting closer. Can they get in closer?
I wonder.
now? Chopping away. Can they get a good blow in? Oh, look out! Could be barbecue
I wonder.
pot.
Can I,
Armed and dangerous and looking to hack its opponents to scrap. Watch out!
This
The
work?
Axe-Master's about. Tough steel
It'd be nice if the
making
camera
it hard
turned,
to
but,
cut into a door. The blade thuds in and rips
Never
the
mind.
shell of
Guess
it
I don't
off.
have to do shit.
Fight themselves here. I'm afraid it's game over. They'll be wishing the steel was even thicker on there, although it's lazy enough. The armor holding out well
Easy to
against the
defend.
charge. It's carnage.
Oh, there is a tournament, which is 3,000 credits. So I guess after this, I'll be able to afford the next one. You know, a bit more fun. What country was that anyway? Because you got the UK, Serbia, I think the States, Japan. That's the fifth one, I think, isn't it?
Robot use. Prepare yourself.
I reckon the further I get into this game, the quicker these will go with the more difficult ones. So I can afford better gear.
3, 2,
I get it.
1. Activate.
I think one of them is a
The
rooftop.
sergeant wants a
Like
taste of
the
metal.
arena.
The crowd are wondering what's happened here. This isn't what they came to see. They want maiming and slaughter. That flipper's ready and waiting for its first victim. The axe has been broken
Oh
off.
shit.
No more use out of that then.
Woohoo,
What goes
fuck
up
you.
must come down, and they're going down. Things are heating up at the side of the arena there. Racing in on the attack. Can they lift it though? The aluminium armour, not much defence against this kind of attack. Dents and scrapes as it bumps and barges around the arena. Attempting to crash into it. Sergeant Bash is waiting to cook. Who's
There we
the
go.
main course? Can the aluminium armour
Honestly, some of
stand up
these
to
look
this?
like they're just
Bits
straight
and
up made out of
pieces everywhere.
wood.
You could melt them down, I suppose, and make a whole new robot out of them. And that's it, causing damage as it starts to rip into it. The aluminium shell, very flimsy protection against this onslaught. Barging in to push it around, taking a bit of a battering as it pushes it all over and tries to topple it. Not too hard to cut into the aluminium, but it's putting up a brave fight.
What gonna be
Metal
dick?
everywhere.
Hey.
Crowd love it.
What? Okay,
Steel
fine,
armor,
fine.
making it harder to cut
Give me
into,
my
of course.
fucking distance.
A practice spurt of flame from it there. Don't waste it, guys.
Alright,
Save it for a
fine, I'm
target.
not using that
Won't
then.
lift anything anymore. The saw whirring, looks for an opening. It's finding it hard to stand up to the slicing with just the aluminium armor. And it's taken a real battering with that blow. The flamethrower blazing
fine.
in. The steel resisting the blade so far. Getting a bit too close for comfort to those flame jets. Tearing in. That's making it think twice about tangling with this blade again. Can the aluminium armor stand up to this? It's made a good start. It's beginning to cause some damage.
I saw the show kind of went hand in hand with another show I remember called I think it's called like Scrapyard Challenge. Yeah, Scrapyard Challenge. It was like teams would have to go through a junkyard, get stuff that's there we go.
The steel armor giving it some defense against the attack. Trying to slice him with the saw. Not having any effect. In comes the circular saw. And that's it! Causing damage as it starts to rip into it.
Oh shit, I think that fucked up.
Once more. Hey, I think they're dead already. Go on, leave them alone.
Holy
The
shit.
steel taking the punishment well so
Nice.
far. The aluminium armor, not much defense against this kind of attack.
Alright.
It's finding it hard to stand up
Yeah,
to the
Scrappy
slicing
Challenge.
with just
That
the
was,
aluminium armor.
it got
Into
better
the
later
pit they
on.
go.
The earlier seasons were a little bit
After a climactic
nice, a little bit
final,
lacking
one
in
robot remains standing.
music,
Bad
which is
luck
fine.
to our loser.
But Scrappy Challenge was pretty good. So it was like these teams would have to, they'd be told like, oh, this is what you want to make, and they would go out and build it. And it could be sort of like planes, see how far they would go, vehicles, maybe boats. Some of them would like catapults, shit like that, which is a bit of fun. Special mode. Okay, so there was an area which I could spend 3,000 on. Okay, well, which one was it? Nope. 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 No, that was a 3,000 one. I guess it's just 5,000. Alright. In that case, I'll do this one just one more time. Get lost of it. Nice. Yeah. It's not too difficult to do this one. Yeah, it was a good show, Scrappy Challenge. I used to love watching that.
3, 2, 1, activate.
It's kind of a shame. This is
Sergeant Bash
only...
is waiting to cook.
It's
Who's the main course?
funny,
The
there isn't
crowd are waiting
really
for
much
something
of
to
a...
happen here. Moving in with a spinning disc. Can they avoid its cutting edge?
Isn't really much
After
of
making
a...
impression on the polycarbonate, it's very tough. The steel resisting the blade so far. Trying hard to cut through the Kevlar. Onto the arena flipper they go. Are they ready to fly? Smashing down with that mighty axe blade. Dents and scrapes as it bumps and barges around the arena. And it's going to be
Hey, okay, that...
bulletproof glass
Oh,
on there.
I didn't do
The
shit,
arena flipper
unfortunately.
activates, and up it goes. The steel armor giving it some
Alright,
defense against the
alright.
attack. Bashing away at the Kevlar, but it's ideal to resist it. The Kevlar, not the toughest armor
shit.
against blades like this. This is classic Robot Wars. Trying to cut its way through the polycarbonate, and it's taken
Is this
a
too
real
heavy?
battering
Why
with
isn't it
the
working?
tough steel armor, making it harder to cut into, of course. The Kevlar armor giving
Wait.
it great protection though. Not too difficult to cut into the Kevlar armor with the right weapon. It's carnage.
shit.
Devastation.
Careful.
It's Robot Wars. The polycarbonate, not such good defense against cutting attacks. Can they melt the polycarbonate though? It could happen. The steel resisting
Yeah, I
the blade
don't
so
feel like
far.
there's really any good shows anymore on BBC or whatever. It's just,
Leaving them with much
reality
less
shows,
attack power.
maybe drama
That's a
shows.
real blow. Some damage, that'll help. Bits and pieces everywhere. We could melt them down, I suppose, and make a whole new robot out of them. The cutting attack,
Hey, man.
doing its best to get through the bulletproof glass. The Kevlar taking a battering, but holding up. The steel armor giving it some defense against the attack. Trying hard to cut through the Kevlar. The crowd are wondering what's happened here. This isn't what they came to see. They want maiming and slaughter. The pit opens
Yeah, man.
up,
Come on.
waiting to welcome the loser of our
Oh.
contest. And in a
Fine,
display
sure.
of appalling driving, into
That
the
was
pit they go.
depressing.
Attempting to crash into it, straight into the reach of shunt.
Oh, can I get you? Can I get you?
Cease.
Qualified. Alright, fine. I'll take qualified. Could be worse. Yeah, I just don't really see any good shows on TV anymore. It's just like... So excluding news, I'm just talking about like the BBC shit, you know. I guess it's not really for me. I think there isn't really anything particularly good in general. Alright, it's just one-on-one with Double O then. Maybe if I'm lucky, I can flip him over.
3,
Okay.
2, 1.
Okay.
Activate.
Let's try this.
Sergeant Bash is waiting to cook. Who's the main course?
There goes
and
my...
the broken blade. No use.
Oh, that's not good.
They have to try something else, and miraculously they escape damage from that
Come
attack.
on.
Matilda is ready and waiting, doing their best to push it against any obstacle they can find. But nothing damaging it so far, not causing it too much pain so far. If they can lift it further, that would help. The Kevlar armor giving it great protection though. The steel resisting the blade so far. The deadly flywheel on the attack again. The flywheel only catching.
Okay, maybe this is my saving grace. Getting them into the... Oh, okay, fine, fair enough. Get them into the house robots. That's all I can think of at least.
The Kevlar taking a battering but holding
Come
up.
on.
This has all the makings of a classic battle. In comes the Disc of Destruction. Can the aluminium armor stand up to this? Matilda is ready and waiting. Pushing it around.
Come on.
Causing any damage yet. Keep going. Tough steel armor, making it harder to cut into, of course. Moving in with a spinning disc. Can they avoid its cutting edge? Bashing away at the Kevlar, but it's ideal to resist it. This is what Robot Wars is all about. Carnage! The armor holding out well against the charge. It crashes in.
Double low is an absolute fucking pain. Come on. Come on. Entity.
So keep looking, boys. My word! This puts
okay, fine.
over the arena. Not too hard to cut into the aluminium, but it's putting up a brave fight. The Kevlar armor giving it great protection, though. The aluminium shell, very flimsy protection against this onslaught. The steel resisting the blade.
What are you about aluminium shell? Who's got an aluminium shell?
The pit opening now in the arena floor.
I thought Double O had
Maybe
Kevlar.
soon to be occupied by one of these robots. The Kevlar taking a battering but holding up. It's finding it hard to stand up to the slicing with just
there goes the flipper.
Its lifting days are over for this battle. Bumping and banging.
Okay, maybe.
Not a lot of damage so far.
Maybe the
deadly
pit is
flywheel
all I can
on
do.
the attack again, and miraculously they escape damage from that
There
attack.
we go.
Bashing away at
Come
the
on.
Kevlar, but it's ideal to resist it. Oh!
Take some more damage. Come on.
Tough steel armor, making it
Hey, maybe this is
harder to
all
cut
we need.
into, of course. And the impact causing some real damage this time.
Come
The
on.
flywheel not making much impact
Can't
that
do
time.
anything, Shant.
Unusually,
Motherfucker.
a mighty clunk as it makes contact, but it's tougher than it looks. Only a few scratches. Cease.
Qualified. Alright, good, that counted. Okay.
Robot use.
Commotion. Yeah, weapons. Armor certainly needs it. Alright, cool, good. Emoticon. Oh, I think I remember this thing.
3, 2.
It's a little weird that the viewing areas up there, which is meant to be for the teams, are
Bash is ready
completely
and
empty.
waiting, standing to
Which
attention
I
with the
guess it makes
flamethrower
sense.
just itching to flame away. Onto the arena flipper they go. Are they ready to fly? The steel resisting the blade so far.
What's up with
It's
the flower
carnage,
thing?
devastation. It's Robot Wars. Nearly onto the flame.
Yeah, man.
Look out! A scraping of the blade. Just not hard enough to make an impact. Not too hard to cut into the aluminium, but it's putting up a brave fight. Slamming in. You can see it starting to make an impression. The steel armor giving it some defense against the attack. The spinning saw getting closer as they charge in. Wouldn't like to be cleaning the debris from the arena later on.
Surely, it's gonna fall off.
It's finding it hard to stand up to the
At
slicing.
least,
with just
yeah, the blade
aluminium
thing.
armor. Thudding in. Not
There you
strong
go.
enough to do too much damage. Not a lot happening
There we
here.
go.
The crowd want more action. Tough steel armor, making it hard to cut into, of course. Bits and pieces everywhere. You could melt them down, I suppose, and make a whole new robot out of them. Slowing the blades a little, but nothing
Nice.
more. Can the aluminium armor stand up to this?
Oh,
It's made
shit.
a good start. It's beginning to cause some damage. That flipper's ready and waiting for its first victim. And in it goes. A lot of weight behind this robot are making good use of it to cause damage. The steel resisting the blade so far. And that's it. Causing damage as it starts to rip into it. Not too hard to cut into the aluminium, but it's putting up a brave fight. Up close, the flamethrower
How is this? Whatever the fuck this is. This combine harvester motherfucker. How is that bit still here? So long.
Trying to get into a good position to attack. The steel armor giving it some defense against the attack. The pitch opens up, waiting to welcome the loser of our contest. It's finding it hard to stand up to the
hardly anything left in this fucking thing. I'm surprised it's still going.
The crowd are wondering what's happened here. This isn't what they came to see. They want maiming and slaughter. Slamming in. You can see it starting to make an impression. Tremendous force behind that charge. You can see the huge impact made. Tough steel armor, making it harder to cut into, of course. Onto the arena flipper they go. Are they ready to fly? Can the aluminium armor stand up to this? The spinning saw getting closer as they charge in.
How is that plow thing still on the front?
I'm not sure how long the aluminium armor can hold up against this sort of impact. And there go the blades.
Holy shit! There it goes.
They're useless now. Oh, they're hungry for more.
Oh, you fuck now.
And Matilda with a chance to attack now. Saw blade whirring as they try to find an opening. The aluminium armor, not much defense against this kind of attack. It's made a good start.
Oh god, yeah, he must be dead.
Not too hard to cut into the aluminium, but
it must be dead.
Fight. The steel armor giving it some cease.
Sometimes it's just fun to like strip him completely bare. He needs to be able to play this game with someone, but highly doubt I'm gonna find someone to be able to do that with. I don't think this game can go online, so I think it had to be split screen anyway, or the equivalent. Alright, Scimitar. So after this, we can have a go at the other tournament.
1. Activate! I think the sergeant wants a taste of metal. The crowd are waiting for something to happen here. That flipper's ready and waiting for its first victim. It's finding it hard to stand up with just the aluminium armor. The steel armor giving it some defense against the attack. Smashing down with that mighty axe blade. The saw blade is shattered.
Shit.
It's not much use now. The aluminium shell, very flimsy protection against this onslaught, taking a bit of a battering as it pushes it all over and tries to topple it. Tough steel armor, making it harder to cut into, of course. Immediately attacking, the weapon flicking away. Oh, look out! Could be barbecued bot! Not a lot happening here. The crowd want more action. Coming in to pin it down with the ideal pushing weapon there. Not sure how long the aluminium armor can hold up against this sort of impact. Lifting it just enough for it to fall over. Not much damage though. Pushing it around, but not causing any damage yet. Keep going. The steel
shit, no, I'm good.
So
No,
this
don't.
has all the makings of a classic battle.
Oh god, this is what the flip is for. This is what the flip is for. Flip, flip, flip.
Even against something this
Come on.
tough from the
I can do it. I can do it. Come on. This is what the flip is for.
The charge. The steel armor quite
Come on.
resistant to the
Come
fray.
on.
This is what Robot Wars is all about. Carnage! That won't lift anything anymore.
Oh,
Freezing
shit.
and scraping as it hits.
Oh, it's
Man, right
fucked.
themselves. Something's wrong. It looks like they're out of the contest. Not enough to damage
Shit.
it, even with the saw blade. Using the CPZs to do their job for them.
Guess that's
won't
it.
be able to protect it. This is classic Robot Wars. Not too hard to cut into
Press
the
any
aluminium,
key.
but it's putting up a
Yeah,
brave
I'm
fight.
pressing any
and
key.
it's taken a real battering with that blow. Cease.
Yeah, fuck. Okay, I guess I'll have to do that again. That sucks. I'm gonna assume I'm not allowed to continue, right? Yeah. Oh, what the fuck? No, continue. Continue. I want to go back. Go on. I want to make the money so I can continue. Rank 3 ain't that bad anyway. I know it's like more the same, but you know, if we can get this out of the way, we'll have at least a team to really fuck around in.
2, 1, activate. I think the sergeant wants a taste of metal. Onto the arena flipper they go. Are they ready to fly? And the
Oh,
broken
why?
blade, no use now. They're going to have to try something else. The aluminium shells, very flimsy protection against this onslaught. Blasting and blazing. In comes the flamethrower for some fun. Barely a scratch caused with that attack. Hard to make an impression on the polycarbonate. It's very tough. The cutting attack doing its best to get through the bulletproof glass. The steel armor giving it some protection from the impact. The steel armor giving it some defense against the attack.
No. Oh, come
How
on.
long the aluminium armor can hold up against this sort of impact. It's carnage.
Come on.
Devastation.
Give me a hand.
It's
Give me a hand.
robot
Give me a hand.
wars.
Come on.
Not a lot happening here.
Wait,
There's
is it the
no one more
wheels?
action.
Oh, the
In comes
wheels
that
was
heavy
fucking
blade
me
now.
up.
The armor holding out well against the charge, trying to cut its way through the polycarbonate, and it's going to be tough getting through the bulletproof glass on there. Tough steel armor, making it harder to cut into, of course.
Motherfucker.
They're lying on their back like a turtle in the sun. I'm afraid they can't seem to get back up. It's turtle soup
Okay.
for them.
Okay.
Crowd
I
getting
think it's the
restless,
wheels.
waiting for them to get going.
I think the wheels are what's fucking me up. Shit.
Smashing down with that mighty axe blade. Cease!
There we go. Okay, so I might need to reevaluate things. Okay. Oh, wait, can I just do this? Oh, shit, nice. Oh, okay. Well, that's a lot easier than using my mouse.
They better mind the...
Okay. Maybe I'll get
3,
it this time.
2, 1. Activate. Sergeant Bash is waiting to cook. Who's the main course? That flipper's ready and waiting for its first victim. And the flipper springs into action, throwing the robot into the air.
No, you
and
can't.
it lands with
Okay.
a crash. The titanium
That
standing up
sucks.
well to the punishment.
Self-right
The
itself.
Kevlar taking a battering but holding up. Immediately attacking. The weapon flicking away. Oh, look out! Could be barbecued bot. The steel resisting the blade so far, lifting it just enough for it to fall over.
Okay,
Not much
go
damage though.
on.
In it comes. Can it get under there? The heavy weapon crashing in, and making mincemeat of this one. The titanium standing up for now. How long will it hold out? Tricky to cut into the titanium, luckily for them. The steel taking the punishment well so far. The steel armor giving it some defense against the attack. Bashing
Lots of
away at the
ramps
Kevlar, but it's
in this
ideal
fucking
to resist it. A gentle
tournament.
push there. That won't do much damage. Racing in on the attack. Can they lift
wait.
it up? Onto the arena flipper they go.
On the flipper, on the
Are they
flipper,
ready to
flipper,
fly?
flipper, stay on the flipper.
Titanium won't be able to
Stay on the
stand up to
flipper.
too much of that.
Come on.
There goes the
Yes,
flipper.
please.
What have
Do
you
stuff
got in
right.
there? The Kevlar armor giving it great
Okay, good.
protection though. The axe has been broken off. No more use out of that then.
Really?
Trying hard to cut through the Kevlar. Tough steel armor, making it harder to cut into, of course. Bits and pieces everywhere. We could melt them down, I suppose, and make a whole new robot out of them. Not enough to damage it, even with the saw blade. They can't right themselves here. I'm afraid it's game over. The steel armor giving it some
Come on.
protection from the impact. The titanium armor not as
Oh,
effective
give me a
against
fucking
that
break.
impact as they'd like. Not too easy to cut into titanium armor. The steel resisting the blade so far. The Kevlar, not the toughest armor against
Shit,
flames
okay,
like
so I
this.
missed my
Can
timing with the
aluminium armor stand up to this?
hits,
The
but
bit
things could be
cease.
fine. Shit, okay. I was hoping to take both of them out, but clearly not.
Robot use.
Okay.
Prepare yourself.
Okay. Next, I guess. Alright. Continue with tournament. Okay. Hope we'll do better this time.
3, 2, 1. Activate. Bash is ready and waiting, standing to attention with the flamethrower just itching to flame away.
Wait.
That
Can
flipper's
I?
ready and waiting for
Okay,
its
no,
first
never mind.
victim. The Kevlar armor giving it great protection though. Tough steel armor making it harder to cut into, of course. A gentle push there. That won't do much damage. This has all the makings of a classic battle. The armor holding out well against the charge. The Kevlar taking a battering but holding up.
Wee,
Goes the
okay.
axe, leaving them with much less attack power. That's a real blow. Not too difficult to cut into the Kevlar armor with the right weapon. This is what Robot Wars is all about. Carnage. The steel resisting
Who knows? Maybe I'll do a lot better this time.
My
I don't know.
word, there's bits of robot all over the arena. Bashing away at the Kevlar, but it's ideal to resist it. Slamming in. You can see it starting to make an impression. The saw blade is shattered.
There we go.
It's not much use now. Could be in for a shunting. The saw whirring. Looks for an opening. On a tremendous charge now. Speeding across the arena. This is classic Robot Wars. Not a lot happening here. The crowd want more action. The Kevlar armor giving it great protection though. Racing in on the attack. Can they lift it though? The Kevlar, not the toughest armor against blades like this. It's carnage. Devastation. It's Robot Wars. The steel taking the punishment well so far. Pushing with some
What
force.
steel? I don't have any steel left.
Steel armor giving it some defense against the attack. Lifting weapons ideal for pushing things around. Although it helps if you can find a way to damage them too. So keep looking, boys. The Kevlar taking a battle.
There we go. Alright. That's good for me.
Cut into the Kevlar armor with the
Even to it.
Hey, we've won already. Lead them to the house robots. The Kevlar doing well against the piercing attack. The pit opens up, waiting to welcome the loser of our contest. Punching into the steel.
Stick him in,
but it's
stick him in.
holding out well,
Nice.
and it slides into the pit of cease.
Bit shit. Alright. Haven't won yet. I'm hoping I win so I can get that championship. Taking a lot more damage than I did last episode. I wonder if it's feasible to make a house robot in this game. I think I mentioned something along those lines on the first episode. But yeah, we'll see.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Okay.
I think the sergeant wants a taste of metal. Onto the arena flipper they go. Are they ready to fly? The steel taking the punishment well so far. The steel resisting the blade so far. The aluminium shell, very flimsy protection against this onslaught. It's finding it hard to stand up to the slicing with just the aluminium
That's an
armor.
old
Cutting attack,
BBC
doing its best to get through the bulletproof
series
glass.
that
Bits and pieces
had like an app game to it, or app game, had a program to it. Bamzuki, if anyone remembers that shit. Oh shit, shit. Okay.
Everywhere. And the crowd
Nice.
love it. The steel armor giving it some protection from the impact, trying to cut its way through the polycarbonate. They damaged it! Yes, I can see some damage! Slowing the blades a little, but nothing
There we
more.
go. Come.
This has all the makings of a classic battle. Grazing and scraping as it hits.
Okay.
Tough steel armor, making it harder to cut into, of course. The circular saw getting closer. Can they get in close enough? The blades grind round, trying to get into a good position to attack.
If I'm lucky, I can push him into the flipper.
Against cutting attacks. This is what Robot Wars is all about.
I don't think I can.
Carnage, tearing in. That's making you think twice about tangling
There
with
you
this
go.
blade again.
Come.
That flipper's ready and waiting for its first victim. No damage that time.
Come.
Hardly even scratching the surface, despite the strength of that saw blade. The cutting attack, doing its best to get through the bulletproof glass. The crowd getting restless, waiting for them to get going. It crashes in, and that's gonna hurt. The blade duds in and rips the shell a little. The spinning saw getting closer as they charge in, bumping and banging.
I'm progressively getting better at this game. Progressively.
Its way through the polycarbonate. Nearly onto the flame grill, look out! The pit opening now on the arena floor.
Nice.
Maybe soon to be
Good.
occupied by one of these robots.
No, shit.
A puff of smoke and it's all over. They're in the pit.
Circle a lot.
Cease.
Quit being shit. What are you doing? Alright, whatever, I guess. There we go, chassis. Alright, I think this is the last one. Nope, I got another one after this. That's fine. Alright. The Light Fantastic. Yes, Terry Patrick book, if I remember right. It's a good one. It's a good 2-part movie.
Bash is ready and waiting, standing to attention with the flamethrower just itching to flame away. Onto the arena flipper they go.
Let's get rid of this first. Yeah, man. A little less of that, thank you.
The polycarbonate, not such good defense against cutting attacks. The saw whirring, looks for an opening, crashing down hard. The heavy axe making light work of the destruction. This is classic Robot Wars.
Yeah, man.
Tough steel armor, making it harder to cut into, of course. The cutting attack, doing its best to get through the bulletproof glass.
Why did you... Whatever, I guess.
It's very tough. Not a lot happening here. The crowd want more action. Immediately attacking, the weapon flicking away, and the axe easily smashing through there, trying to cut its way through the polycarbonate. And it's going to be tough getting through the bulletproof glass on there. Can the aluminium armor stand up to this? The steel resisting the blade so far. It's carnage, devastation. It's Robot Wars. The steel taking the punishment well so far. The weapon is going to lift it.
Yes. Okay, I can leave him alone now. Fuck yeah.
Slam down on it. The crowd getting restless, waiting for them to get going.
That's another one.
Look out! Could be barbecued bot.
Alright, I'm happy for this one. So once we beat this one, we've got one more round, then we'll beat that, and then we can afford the next area.
Something's wrong. It looks like they're out of the contest. Wouldn't like to be cleaning the debris from the arena later on. Not easy.
I think it's Serbia. I've already forgotten. I was looking at it and I've already forgotten. So we'll actually make some progress. Hopefully the entrance fees are free on those ones as well.
Cease.
Just nice in general to play this game and share it around. It's not a common game. You know, no one really talks about Robot Wars all that much nowadays, I guess. Not a lot of people even talk about this game, Arenas of Destruction, so for me it's just nice to bring games that aren't as well known into the spotlight.
2, 1, activate!
Okay.
I think the sergeant wants a taste of metal. The crowd are waiting for something to happen here. In comes the circular saw. That flipper's ready and waiting for its first victim. It's finding it hard to stand up to the slicing with just the aluminium armor. Tough steel armor, making it harder to cut into, of course. Not enough to damage it, even with the saw blade and the broken blade. No use now. They're going to have to try something else. The flamethrower looking dangerous as it closes in. The axe slamming in on the attack. The aluminium armor, not much defense against this kind of attack. The steel resisting the blade so far.
Motherfucker.
Bet they wish they'd installed a parachute. Bits and pieces everywhere. We could melt them down, I suppose, and make a whole new robot out of them. Onto the arena flipper they go. Are they ready to fly?
I hope. Come on.
It's made a good start.
Quit waiting. Quit waiting. Flip. Does that not count? Why doesn't that count? Fine, fuck it. Ooh, wait.
Sergeant Bash is
there you go, that counts, right? Yes.
Yes. Shell, very flimsy
motherfucker.
Can the aluminium armor stand up to this? Metal everywhere. And the crowd love it. The armor holding out well against the charge. The steel armor giving it some defense against the attack. Tearing as it spins. Some damage even against something this tough from the powerful saw. Not sure how long the aluminium armor can hold up against this sort of impact. This has all the makings of a classic battle. It gets underneath. Getting a grip, but not enough as it fails to lift it. Immediately attacking, the weapon flicking away. Not too hard to cut into the aluminium, but it's putting up a brave fight. Its lifting days are over for this battle.
Alright, that's a plus for me, I guess.
Maybe soon to be occupied by one of these robots. The aluminium armor, not much
against
this kind of attack. This is what Robot Wars is all about.
Don't be a dick. Come on, be a dick.
Pushing it around, but not causing any damage yet. Keep going. It's finding it hard to stand up to the slicing with just the aluminium armor. My word, there's bits of robot all over the arena. The steel resisting the blade so far, and it's taken a real battering with that blow.
Okay.
The heavy weapon crashing in and making mincemeat of this one. That flipper's ready and waiting for its first victim. The crowd are wondering what's happened here. This isn't
Come on. Stay there long enough. Stay there long enough. Come on. Stay there long enough. Don't move. Come on. Oh, is it not on there? Does that not count as on the flipper?
Bash is ready and waiting, standing to attention with the flamethrower just itching to flame away. Slamming in. You can see it starting to make an impression.
Fuck off.
Goes up.
That still didn't work.
And they're going down. Should take no time at all to get through the aluminium protection.
Okay. Backing up.
Very flimsy protection against this onslaught. The steel armor giving it some defense against the attack.
That has to count, right?
Onto the arena flipper they go.
Jesus.
Are they ready to fly?
Nice.
Let it lie, will they? Can the aluminium
Surely this qualifies.
really not good enough to
If you're in
this
a house robot game bang, surely this doesn't count as a win.
How long the aluminium armor can hold up against this sort of
The fuck's up with the timer? It's at 0. Clearly.
Cease. The final of Robot Wars is going to a judge's decision. Can you believe it? They've got it!
Nice.
Amazing!
Alright, good.
What a competition that was!
Alright. Which means we have our mums. Yeah, saving that. Got it. I know. Got it. More importantly... So... Japan. Nice. Entry fee is 500. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess 500 is not bad. Huh. Entry fee is 3,000. Okay. Let's go with a 2-round one. Hopefully I'll get in, but, you know, let's just start with that. Competitors. 20 competitors. Christ. 25. Okay, so maybe. Let's just do the 2-round one, because I haven't got long left. I may as well see.
The robot you have selected is too heavy to qualify for this tournament.
Too heavy?
You will have to either lose the
Excuse me?
or select another lighter robot to enter.
One. Capture the flag. 61. What the fuck? What about this one? Unlimited. Alright, that's not so bad. What about this one? Unlimited. Okay, so that's not so bad. Maybe I should make like a second one if I want to do this. Okay. I'll tell you what, I haven't got a lot of time left. I don't think I could do 4 rounds of this. Or, well, yeah, I could do 2 rounds, that's 25 competitors. Alright, let's try that one. If it's only 2 rounds. Okay. Fatty, Corpatron, Alcupatron, Maximilian, and Heavy Metal. Okay. Ooh, yeah, so I told you, it's a rooftop one. I don't think you can fall off the edges, but I'm not sure on that.
Be wary near the skylight, otherwise you might be dropping in on someone unexpectedly.
Okay. Because I've lost the music.
The fans can blow you upwards if they have enough power, so be careful, otherwise you might end up a floating duck.
It's a good
The
thing I'm
sides of
not
the building make a great
lightweight.
place to push robots off. Be wary, though, or you may end up as street pizza yourself.
Oh,
The
that...
generators are brimming with electricity to power all that neon. They can give you a nasty shock if you get too close.
So, it would be worth not falling down the skylight, being blown away,
3,
falling off the edge, or
2,
getting fucking electrocuted.
1. Activate. Mind the gap. In comes the circular saw.
Okay,
Those
we'll see.
fans can really pump out some wind. They want a Turkish bath. They're getting very close to those steam vents. The aluminium
I
armor not much
just
defense
push you
against
off here?
this kind of attack. The battery's no more.
Well,
Neither their
well,
plants
that
are
worked.
out. They've made
I guess.
robot pizza of themselves. Oh,
Wait,
clever, really, was it?
why is there
Very nice
a...
to look at either.
Oh, okay. Wait, so can I push you up there?
Look at Shunt's axe gleaming. He's just raring to go.
This sounds awful without music.
In comes dead metal, and it could be time for the
Okay,
scrapyard.
no, wait,
Could
no,
be
no,
trouble
shit,
here,
shit,
so
shit,
Caleb's
no.
angry. They've made robot pizza of themselves.
Okay,
Oh,
okay, there we go.
very clever,
No,
really,
no, no,
was
no,
it?
no, I'm
Very
good,
nice
I'm
to
good,
look
I'm
at
good, I'm
either.
good, I'm good. Whee! It's not too difficult once you figure that out. You're not supposed to have the bomb.
Trying to charge right in now.
Come on.
Oh, this could hurt if Shunt sticks
There
his
we
axe
go.
in.
So who was left? There
And
was,
into Sir Killalot CPZ, and he's not pleased.
oh no, I guess that's everyone. Easy enough.
Shunt, ready to deal with any trespassers.
I have no idea
Cease.
if this portion of the game is like based on something that actually happened in the show. Okay, battle results, heavy metal. Oh, that's went well. That's weird. That just runs out of music. Okay, well, we'll get music next time. Continue with tournament. Yeah. Picatron. Rooftop Grenadier. Okay, I probably should have read the instructions. Buzz, Salvage, Robotica. I guess Picatron? I don't know. Okay. Come on, just speed through this. The silence is weird. There we go.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Okay.
Mind the gap.
No,
Not a
no.
lot
You can have
happening
that.
Here. The crowd want more action. The
Woo.
aluminium
Okay.
shell, very
No,
flimsy
I've got it
protection
again.
against
Why have
this
I got it
onslaught.
again?
They've made robot pizza of themselves.
Thank
Oh,
you.
Not very clever, really, was it? Not very nice to look at either. On a tremendous charge now, speeding across the arena.
Why are you doing nothing? What is going on? Why are you doing nothing? What is going on? Come on. Over the edge. No.
It's heading for a collision. They've made robot pizza of themselves.
Oh shit.
Very clever,
No,
really,
no,
wasn't it?
oh, okay.
Not very
Fuck.
nice to look at either. Straight through into the room below.
I don't think anyone won that.
Cease.
Shit. No, that shouldn't count. No one won that. Alright, fine. I guess I lost my 500. Well, maybe not. Hang on, can I still get the 500? Let's just quickly check. Hang on. Yeah, I can still get into that. That's fine. Okay, in that case, with this weird silence, we'll leave it there, and I'll be back next Fightin' Friday to continue on with the Robot Rules and Units of Destruction. So, yeah. Take care, and have a good weekend.